Throughout history, each era has presented its own unique perspective on life. Shakespeare in the 1500s depicted the world as a stage, with each of us playing our roles. In the 1800s, Charlotte Brontë portrayed life as a relentless battle, a struggle we must endure. Fast forward to the 1900s, and Winston Churchill described life as a rigorous test, a trial to prove ourselves. These perspectives, though different, all suggest life as a series of challenges to overcome, framing existence as a burdensome journey, a narrative that can make life feel like something to escape from rather than to embrace. But what if there's a more invigorating way to view life? Imagine seeing life not as an endless struggle but as a game filled with endless possibilities and adventures. In this game, the world becomes a playground filled with quests to embark on and puzzles to solve, where challenges are not burdens but opportunities for growth and joy. Adopting this gameful mindset doesn't mean dismissing life's difficulties. Instead, it's about approaching them with curiosity, enthusiasm, and a sense of play. This shift in perspective can profoundly alter how we interact with the world, making our daily experiences more vibrant and engaging. In this game, every setback is merely a chance to learn and grow, each failure an opportunity to reassess and try again with a new strategy. Let's dive into how this change in viewing life can not only transform our approach to challenges but also enrich our everyday experiences. The notion of life as a game isn't about trivializing our experiences but rather about adopting a mindset that encourages exploration, learning, and growth amidst uncertainty. It's about finding a balance between the safety of the familiar and the thrill of the unknown. The episode challenges viewers to consider their own approach to life's game. Are we playing it too safe, confined to comfort zones, thus potentially missing out on what life has to offer? Or are we in constant pursuit of the next thrill, at the expense of stability and meaningful connections? As we delve deeper into this concept, it's crucial to dispel some common myths about what it means to approach life as a game. Many believe that adopting a gameful mindset either leads to a lack of responsibility or, conversely, that it doesn't allow for genuine engagement with the world. However, the truth lies in the strategic balance of risk-taking and security, understanding that our choices have consequences while also recognizing the infinite potential for reinvention and discovery. Before we can fully embrace life's game, we must confront and move beyond these limiting beliefs, opening ourselves to a more fulfilling and adventurous existence. Facing life's gravest situations, it's easy to succumb to the belief that life is too arduous and too painful to be perceived as a game. The common sentiment that life demands unwavering seriousness, especially in dire situations, is a myth that deserves scrutiny. To challenge this, let's delve into scenarios where the stakes are a matter of life and death, where the distinction between survival and demise is razor-thin. One of the most compelling examples is the harrowing tale of Joe Simpson and Simon Yates, whose survival story during their 1985 ascent of Sola Grande in the Peruvian Andes encapsulates the incredible potential of a gameful mindset even in the most critical circumstances. The ordeal began with Joe suffering a catastrophic fall, resulting in a shattered leg, an injury so severe that survival seemed impossible. Stranded on an icy slope, miles from any help, with dwindling supplies, the situation was bleak. Most people might give in to despair in such a scenario, overwhelmed by the enormity of the challenge. However, Joe and Simon chose to approach their predicament with an innovative, almost game-like strategy. They devised a method to descend the mountain using their available resources, a pair of 150-foot ropes tied together, allowing Simon to lower Joe in stages, navigating the perilous terrain step by painstaking step. This methodical approach, focusing on immediate objectives rather than the overwhelming entirety of their situation, allowed them to detach from the fear and desperation that could have paralyzed them. Joe's adoption of a pattern, a repetitive sequence of movements, transformed his daunting escape into a manageable series of challenges, akin to levels in a game. This mindset, concentrating solely on the task at hand, facilitated a mental state where the impossibility of their situation faded into the background, replaced by a clear, achievable goal. Their story is a testament to the power of reframing life's most severe trials as challenges to be overcome, rather than insurmountable obstacles. This gameful approach doesn't trivialize the seriousness of the situation but provides a psychological toolkit for navigating it. It exemplifies how, even in scenarios fraught with danger and uncertainty, viewing each step as part of a game can offer clarity, focus, and, most importantly, a pathway to survival. The survival of Joe Simpson and Simon Yates underscores a broader lesson applicable to less extreme but equally daunting challenges in everyday life. By breaking down overwhelming problems into smaller, manageable tasks, approaching each with a strategy and focus, we can navigate through life's adversities with resilience and determination. This perspective doesn't diminish the reality or severity of life's challenges but empowers us to confront them with a mindset geared toward solutions, progress, and ultimately, survival. Lawrence Gonzalez, in Deep Survival, illuminates a profound truth echoed by survivors across countless dire circumstances: the power of developing and perfecting a pattern to navigate through the unthinkable. This methodology is epitomized in Joe Simpson's harrowing ordeal. His descent into a playfulness mindset amidst adversity was abruptly challenged when he found himself dangling over an abyss, leading to a heart-wrenching decision by Simon Yates to cut the rope, sending Joe plummeting into the unknown. Miraculously surviving the fall, Joe landed on a ledge within a crevasse. Faced with the grim reality of no escape route above, he made the formidable choice to delve deeper into the darkness below, clinging to the hope of finding an exit. This decision underscores a critical survivor trait: the refusal to be paralyzed by fear or to surrender to despair. Instead, Joe embraced the mentality of treating his survival as a game, a strategy that propelled him forward through uncertainty and pain. Gonzalez emphasizes that the most adept survivors eschew dwelling on their losses or succumbing to negativity. They adapt by gamifying their predicament, focusing on the immediate step necessary for advancement, and accepting the elements beyond their control. This approach not only conserves energy but also maintains morale and fosters creative problem-solving. Joe's eventual discovery of a path leading to daylight marks the beginning of an arduous journey back to safety, exacerbated by a worsening leg injury. Yet, he persisted, setting small, game-like challenges for himself. These micro-victories and the resilience to continue despite delays are testament to the human spirit's capacity to find hope and motivation in the bleakest situations. This mindset, while forged in extreme adversity, can be applied to everyday challenges, whether they be academic, professional, or personal. By breaking down these challenges into manageable steps and approaching them with a gameful mindset, we can navigate life's complexities with increased resilience and optimism. Consider your current obstacles, be it studying for an exam, job hunting, or supporting your family, and ask yourself, what is the simplest action I can take right now to progress? This shift in perspective, from seeing problems as insurmountable obstacles to viewing them as games to be played and won, can transform your approach to adversity, empowering you to persevere and ultimately thrive. The myth that people inherently avoid challenges, preferring a life free of obstacles, is compellingly debunked by considering the enduring popularity and design of video games. How boring it would be if all games were easy to win, and there were no challenges to conquer. This principle extends far beyond video games, touching the core of human experience and progress. Throughout history, humans have faced and overcome countless challenges, from the basics of creating fire and building shelters to complex achievements like growing food and harnessing electricity. Each technological advance we enjoy today is the direct result of our ancestors' refusal to succumb to adversity. This unbroken lineage of problem-solving demonstrates not just our ability but our deep-seated need to confront and overcome challenges. Alan Watts' thought experiment further illuminates this aspect of human desire. By imagining the ability to dream any dream, culminating in a realization that even a lifetime of fulfilled wishes eventually leads to boredom, Watts highlights our craving for the unpredictable, for experiences beyond our control. This insight reveals that a life devoid of challenges would not only be unfulfilling but stagnant. Our very evolution, both culturally and technologically, is propelled by our engagement with and resolution of difficulties. The myth that challenges are universally undesirable fails to recognize that adversity, in various forms, is not just an obstacle but a catalyst for growth, creativity, and the deep satisfaction that comes from overcoming. It is through engaging with life's challenges, rather than avoiding them, that we find meaning and joy. The human spirit thrives not in the absence of adversity but in its conquest, a truth as evident in the virtual blocks of Tetris as it is in the complex realities of human history and personal growth. Believing that a perfect life is one devoid of problems, challenges, or puzzles to solve is a fundamental misconception. It's the obstacles we encounter that make any game, and indeed, life itself, worthwhile. Recognizing this truth transforms our perception of failure, adversity, and loss. These are not punitive measures designed to inflict misery but are rather integral to our personal growth and evolution. Without such trials, progress and development would stall. So, what's the course of action? It's simple: chase your dreams. Enroll in that course you've always wanted to take. Launch the business you've been dreaming of. Approach that person who's caught your eye. Take the leap because this is the grand adventure of your life. It's in those moments, standing on the precipice of your perceived limitations, unsure of success or failure, that you're most alive and aligned with your true purpose. These instances are the universe's most profound teachings, the essence of following your bliss. Life, this magnificent collaborative game, offers limitless paths to explore, shared with loved ones and friends, both old and new. It transcends traditional notions of victory and defeat. Life is not a competition with finite resources but an infinite journey, where trust in life's process provides the necessary tools to navigate and conquer its challenges. This is about releasing the dream within, engaging life with a spirit of play, and remembering that we age not because we play less but that we may play less as we age. If you found this video helpful, hitting the like button would mean the world to me and greatly support the channel. Thank you for watching, take good care, and I look forward to our next journey together in the upcoming video.